Hello, everyone. This is OCN Live, your daily talk show where we bring you incredible stories from our community now.
.com.
I'm Josh.
I'm Chaz.
Saying happy Friday and welcome to another show. Pull that mic.
Week.
It is. It is. All right, so we got through it. Monday was weird because snow, right? We got like one of the fourth worst blizzards in Colorado history.
Yep.
Some of us still came to work. I couldn't make it out. One person got in. His name's Evan. He's been on this show once or twice, but apparently he just had to get out of the house.
Wow.
So, yeah, good to him, right? By about noon, I probably could have gotten in, but at that point, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm
So-
on the other side of town, so that would have been a bummer. But I don't come in on Mondays usually, anyway.
He doesn't. And how is snow in your area?
Well, I'm closer to the airport. We would only got about maybe 20-ish or maybe a little bit more than that.
Really?
Inches.
Wow, we probably got more snow than you, which is weird.
Yeah, I think so. It sounded like you were getting pummeled down south.
Yeah, it was. And then what's funny is, just an extra 1,000 feet in elevation changes like all of the weather pattern. So it's weird how much snow can get. And the drifts were great.
Oh, yeah, we
I
had
loved
some that
everyone.
were like over 7 foot tall.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrendous. So today, it's almost tax time. Have you done your
Tax
taxes?
time, my favorite time of the year.
No, it's not.
Get to...
No, you don't.
I have the privilege.
Do you fill out your own taxes?
Actually, I don't fill out my own taxes.
Why not?
We have a person that does.
You have a person? I've done my own taxes for many, 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 many years, and I don't know. Maybe I should hire someone to do it. But did you know the IRS has pushed the tax return filing deadline to May 17th?
No.
Because you know why? You know why?
Yeah.
Coronavirus. The new deadline applies to federal taxes. State returns may still need to be filed by April 15th, 2021 if you're in Colorado or any of the other states, because state rules different than federal rules. There's this whole separation of powers and all that weird stuff in the
all
U.S.
I ask
What?
is that the IRS have mercy on my soul.
That's right. You were a college student this year, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I know. If you're
Have mercy on my soul.
That's right. It always depends on your bracket. So if you're having a tough time getting your taxes filed, you're in luck. The U.S. Treasury Department and the Internal Revenue Service announced that the April 15th tax deadline will be extended until May 17th, 2021. The extension also means taxpayers that owe money will have an extra month to settle up with the federal government. And the IRS is still encouraging taxpayers that are due a refund to file as soon as possible. The extended deadline only applies to federal, meaning that taxpayers will need to check to see if the dates for their state taxes have been changed. Keep in mind that not all states follow the same filing deadline as the federal government, so pay attention and get those done on time.
Why did you start off a Friday? I guess it's better than doing this the last thing.
You don't want
It's
the
only gonna
last
go
story
up
to
from
be
here,
about
folks.
taxes, dude.
It's going to go up from here.
Right. So, I mean,
Anyway.
we had to get that
I
one
hope
out of
this
there.
helps you.
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
Make it better.
This one bothered
Sports.
me. This one bothered me because,
What's going on?
well, Philip Lindsay and the Denver Broncos have finally separated ways. I liked Philip Lindsay, local guy, played around Colorado, and then they pick him up and then they drop him like. I mean, maybe he didn't have the best season last year.
Yeah, I saw this
Are
on
the
the
follow-ups?
news last night.
Yeah.
Pretend like I didn't understand what's going on.
Right.
I kind of half know. When you're kind of in college going away, you kind of lose touch with a lot of stuff.
Sure.
Like that, but
Like local sports is one of
yeah,
them, for real.
Well, I'm more of a baseball guy anyway.
Yeah.
I appreciated the Broncos a few years back. It was fun to watch.
You sure?
I think just this past couple seasons has been not the most interesting for me. I really love football for the athleticism and
Yeah.
just to watch those guys
Right.
be athletic and to do what they do
Do,
really
sure.
well. But
Yeah, I like Philip Lindsay. I tried to use him on one of my fantasy teams, and he just wasn't performing. I mean, there was only like one game last year where he had a real breakout game. People were like, "Oh, he's back," and then he just didn't. But as a person, I kind of like Philip Lindsay.
It's tough.
It's hard playing in the NFL, man. You're always going up. But plus, the Broncos are going up against one of the best teams in football, against the Chiefs, like twice a year. So there's already two games where you're going to have, and you've only got a 16-game season. It's tough. So we wish the best for Mr. Lindsay
absolutely.
as he moves forward. But you're a baseball guy, huh? You got a favorite baseball team?
I like the Rockies. It's not the most.
I always root for the home team in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Colorado Rockies. What's a cooler name than that?
Right. Well, didn't the Rockies have used to be an older name, isn't it? Like they pulled the name back from the annals of history from an old team.
We went into the Rockies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it was like
I can't remember,
1993.
90, I thought it was 1994, maybe.
Yeah, I remember watching it during my freshman year at school because my science teacher pulled in a TV, and he's like, "This is history. We're watching baseball today." That was our class.
That was before I was born.
And then that was really awesome because I remember going to class and it was like, "We're watching baseball all day." And he goes, "Yeah, sit down." He even popcorn. And
baseball in person.
In science class.
Fantastic. Baseball on TV is okay. Baseball on the radio. I grew up with that. My grandpa turning on Rockies baseball.
Absolutely. Yeah. My favorite was Schimmel when he did it, Jerry Schimmel.
You're a radio guy.
Oh, yeah.
It just, you get the...
Right. Well, you get a better
image in
description,
your
right?
head,
Because the guys that do the commentary on TV, it's playing out in front of you, so you don't need them to describe what's going on. But in radio, you have to describe everything that's going on in the film, how they're lining up, the looks that they're doing, the way they bark orders, pitches the ball to the left. He goes around the left tack. You know, you've got to actually play-by-play it all the way through. And that's
in my mind, hardly anything is more American than listening to baseball on the radio.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it is good times. All right. So this story here. Have you heard of coronavirus?
No.
You haven't? If you don't know about coronavirus, it was this little thing that showed up and kind of ruined 2020. True story. Don't know where it came from. Don't really care. It's just it ruined everything. But CBD compound could have benefits against the coronavirus and may stop virus from replicating in lung cells. That is our story.
Who did that study?
Here we go. It seems a list of cannabis benefits may have gotten a bit longer. A new study may prove that the CBD compound in cannabis could potentially halt the virus reproducing in the lungs. The authors discussed it, saying, "We advocate carefully designed placebo-controlled clinical trials with known concentrations and highly characterized formulations to define CBD's role in preventing and treating early SARS-CoV-2 infection." CBD has been making headlines for the past few years for all of its amazing benefits, and so far the study leads to beliefs that CBD compounds affect the replication of COVID-19 in lung epithelial cells. CBD compounds may stop what's called an expression of a specific gene that contained the coronavirus cells.
See, people can take what they want from what you just read.
Yes.
I think that there's a massive problem in science when you look at that and then it says a new study may lead people to think that these scientists believe that this effect, you know, it's so strung out.
Right, it's broad. And
I don't know. I mean, you can believe whatever you want.
I want to know how big the sample size was. I want to know how, there's a lot of data that I want to see first.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I'm not saying it's false. I'm just saying
I need more information.
Yeah, like
I need a lot more
there's a link
information.
to the scientific article.
I'm looking for that in there now, and it does in there. All I got to do is click on the links. Absolutely.
Nice.
So head over there, find out who did it.
Probably one of the best skills I learned at school was to read academic publications and to understand and to dissect them, pick them apart.
Little bits and pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, the one they always sent me to is +1 because that's where most of the sociology, anthropology, and psychology stuff is published. But they've got lots of good stuff. There's all kinds of journals out there. You usually got to pay for them or you get them for free while you're in college.
I mean, but if you're into CBD, sure.
Yeah, and there's people that make it all the time. It's just Colorado's become like the de facto capital of these kind of products. So
I think people hear CBD and they think of Colorado more than anything else because I feel like it's association with the name, like Colorado starts with a C, CBD starts with a C.
CBD, Colorado.
Yeah, I think it just goes together like peanut butter and jelly in people's minds. Even though, like, whether or not we should be that associated, like skiing in Colorado, it's now CBD in Colorado too.
It's all over the place. It's being sold nationally now, which has changed everything.
Do you know what Colorado's slogan, motto is? I think it's motto, Colorado official motto.
Oh, we had one, yeah.
What is it? What do you think it is?
Ski Colorado.
Most people think we're the skiing state.
Yes, but what is it?
We're the Centennial
State. That's right. I forgot all about that because in 1876 we read it. What's our state bird then?
Oh, I can't.
So this is going to be the last segment now because I'm getting rid of the other story just to challenge each other on Colorado stuff now. No. It's you ready for it?
Okay.
It's the lark bunting.
Lark bunting.
What was the official sport of Colorado? And this is probably back in the 80s. I don't know if it's changed.
Oh.
It's the one we just talked about.
Skiing.
Yeah, because everyone's like, Colorado's the ski capital of whatever.
What's
and it's
the
like
dinosaur?
The Stegosaurus?
Yes.
Because it was the first one found?
Absolutely.
I was going to try to get him on that one.
No, when I was 5 to 7 years old, I was a dinosaur
I
fanatic.
wanted to be a paleontologist.
I wanted
Absolutely.
to be a dinosaur.
Man, and
Josh.
I know, and he ended up being an engineer, and I ended up being a
Anthropologist.
show guy. Yeah, there's that.
You know bones.
I
You
do.
just studied the wrong era.
Kind of bone. Well, I can still identify those bones.
Dig deeper,
right?
Josh.
Dig deeper. That was. Were you in archaeology too? That was always our motto: dig deeper and just stand there. Archaeology isn't what you think, ladies and gentlemen. You stand over a hot pit all day with usually the sun coming down on you, or if it's other parts of the world. I did all my stuff in the desert.
What,
so.
you mean you didn't get yourself a nice wide-brimmed hat?
No, I had that.
And then you have your bullwhip and
No, it ended
your
up.
pistol by your side?
The answer is I had the hat, but I actually had like a tool belt with a trowel, a level, measuring tape, all of that stuff.
like a brush.
Bags, right? And then I actually would wear a mask and gloves because some of the stuff we'd work on required carbon dating, and you don't want to smoke or do anything around it. As soon as you get that thing out, you pedestal it as soon as possible. You find out where it's sitting in situ, and then you collect the specimen. And you take lots of pictures. There's always one guy that always wanted to be the photographer. That's like the cop-out job. I'll be the photographer. Click, click. Walked away. I'm like, don't worry. I'll be standing here in the pit doing all of the actual work. Yeah, it's just like... No, shouldn't blow on it. Don't blow on it. And don't smoke cigarettes around it because that'll change the carbon and throw all the carbon dating off.
Yeah.
All the carbon dating.
That's
for real.
I have to paint a picture in people's minds. It's movie magic. You know
That's
how
right.
the movies don't portray everything accurately?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Like...
Sorry, I'm spreading fake news.
No, it's true.
Movies
What's that
portray
movie where
everything accurately.
they drive all the cars? What is it called? The Fast and Furious. All of that's real. It's all real.
It's all real. Indiana Jones is the actual portrayal of an archaeologist.
100%. Right now, my archaeology teacher from Metro is sitting there going, "No, shut up, dude. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong, and you know it's wrong. And you know it's wrong." And he did his work in Peru, so that's where I should have gone.
That's where they have the really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Don't they have what do you call that? It's been so long. Those things that you can see from the sky, or is that not in Peru? Like you fly over it.
Oh, that's near the Atacama Desert, isn't it? I think that's the Peruvian.
Yeah, it's in Peru.
I think it is, and it's all the landmarks you can see from space, so the aliens could see it.
Yeah.
Had to be aliens.
Aliens.
Because remember, if you can't explain the pyramids, you just say aliens, and you know who I'm talking about. His hair looks like this.
Ancient Aliens guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikolai or something. He prints that magazine.
You know
and
why humans are smart?
Why?
Because aliens came down and gave us CBD.
Right. You know why we built the pyramids?
CBD.
Aliens.
Oh.
They probably didn't have CBD. I mean, it was the desert, man. Well, what do you...
Desert form of CBD.
I mean, everything lived along the Nile.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know. We just wish we knew.
We're faking it. Folks.
We are at this point. It's Friday, and
We're just having fun. This is what we do off camera. We talk
about
this sort of
stuff, and we figured we'd bring it to you today
interesting.
because some of you actually like that, and you've asked for it before, and we're like, really? Who gave us a comment?
Hello
there, Cynthia. We appreciate you paying attention. You're our hero today for Friday. So you get our special message of have a great Friday because you're an awesome person and people appreciate you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So
thank you for putting up with our banter.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It was Friday. We were like, what are we going to talk about?
Well, it's fun to talk about this stuff. You know, I think if we talked on air about like the
other stuff we talked about,
theology, all philosophy, all of that stuff. Oh
people want to chime in at that point because we come up with some ideas. Then
that'd be fun to have.
I mean, sometimes they can be controversial. Sometimes they're pretty
fun.
standard.
It's fun,
but we
to
talk it over, right?
And battle it out.
Yeah.
It's like,
and when you're done, it's not like you take it personally. You just when you're done, you move on to the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of what we do.
Yeah.
Every day. It is what we do. Guys, don't forget to go to our YouTube channel where you can like, subscribe, and
share.
Click that button for notifications. Share, comment, do everything that's required. And then just head over there, watch all the stuff. You guys seem to be loving our 4-wheel drive shows, and I don't blame you because they're freaking awesome.
I saw a really cool Bronco out in the parking lot.
Yes, and I think they're going to go shoot an episode of OCN Rigs right now.
I saw the video guys here.
Yeah, which they always show
sighting.
up. It is. We love them to death, but they're always out shooting something without us. Thanks. for the invite.
Hey, we're in here doing our own.
I know. What we do is probably cooler. I'm just going to say that because I'm biased and I'm cooler.
We get the fancy schmancy live stuff. They get all the time to prepare.
They do.
They make it all pretty.
We've got to like come up with this on the fly.
The production quality that they get is fantastic.
Right.
But you know what? We have to do this live on the spot.
Every day. And we have writers who write us stories.
Yeah.
Christina, you know who you are. You're our hero. Plus all of our other writers out there, which I'm not remembering your names. Andre, you're the best too. And then the rest of you. So we appreciate all of your hard work. Because without you, it would just be us talking about your hat.
Stuff that we don't know.
The shirt, the uncolor coordination I have.
We're wearing green.
We are. Look, I'm surprised I'm showing up on the green screen, honestly.
Wait, that's interesting. I didn't wear green on St. Patrick's Day.
Really? Did people freak on that one? They're like,
well, I had it all-nighter the night before.
Oh.
And then I wasn't tired the next day.
Were you partying or were you studying?
I was coding.
Oh. Oh. Wow. I wasn't. I actually didn't do anything for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
I didn't.
No. I did end up going out to eat, though. So I did get out of the house later in the day.
One of my buddies, Max, did 8.5 pounds of corned beef and cabbage. 8.5 pounds. Yeah, I have friends over, and I was like, do you have any leftovers? He's like, nope. As I'm watching him eat it right before we go on our other show, and I was like, come on, man. But anyway,
corned beef. That's the stuff.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Just remember, guys, taxes have been delayed. CBD may help with coronavirus, and Philip Lindsay moves on from being a Bronco. That is the whole synopsis of our show today. We want to thank you for sticking around through a Friday edition. Without you, we're nothing, and without us, you won't get these stories. So we call that
maybe we can just make you smile.
Yeah.
One part of the day, that will make my day.
Right, absolutely. Ooh, we got one more comment before we take off. When are we getting our taxes back? I have no idea. That is up to the federal government. We have no timetable for them, and we can't tell them what to do. So if we did know, we would let you know. It's like the feds.
Surprise.
Right. It's a surprise. Right. Like one day you're getting a relief check in your bank account, and then you're waiting months later to get your refund.
Yeah.
So that's if you're getting a refund.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if all the relief money gets taken out of your how it affects taxes.
I don't know.
But
do I get it for college students? I think so, right? Does it pass that thing?
I don't know. I mean, they've had the forbearance on student loans and all that stuff, so why not, right?
I've heard a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, the answer is I don't know.
I don't know.
Research it yourself, right?
It's a surprise. I'm gonna wake up.
It's gonna be like Christmas in July.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "You owe us."
Right, $4,000.
Yeah,
what?
Like, huh?
How much? What? No. Oh, and the comments start to blow up because of all that after it. All right. Dude, I've been waiting for almost 2 months. Seriously? Dang. And then someone else said, it is a surprise. I didn't even get my refund yet. Yeah, dude.
Same person.
It is hard to read those from about a mile away,
person.
but yeah, dude.
Yeah. Eagle eyes.
Right. Well, I don't. I'm an old man standing next to a young guy with eyes that can see everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're starting to read things, and you're like, well, it's getting a little bit further away. Oh, it'll happen for you.
Eric, can you see me clearly?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
No.
Oh, well, okay, good.
That's my problem. I play guitar too loud.
Yeah, musicians. You know how many musicians I know lost their hearing?
What?
Right.
What?
No, mine are just eyes staring at computer screens all day.
Anyway, it's going to be a surprise.
It is.
You'll find out. Keep us guessing. Keep us on our toes,
right.
You know?
So
you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's exciting.
It'll happen. We don't know when. For everything else, use Google. All right, guys, this has been Friday. I'm Josh.
And I'm Chaz.
Saying have a great day, everybody, and as always,
see you soon.